Eighth inning, and it's a 2-1 Brewers lead. We have some changes. Drew Pomerantz is now pitching in this game for the Brewers. He was just put in there, too, right before the inning was about to begin. Manager Craig Counsell went out and made a move. Albers left. There was supposed to be Janikowski to pinch hit. Now it's Will Myers. And his first one, that is Myers, while facing Pomerantz here, is a fastball at 94 called a strike. Strike one. So Pomerantz in. Myers at the plate. Right-handed batter. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Fastball overpowered him there. 94 from Pomerantz on the radar gun. Matt Albers went one, allowed 2 hits, gave up 2 hits to start the 7th inning, including a home run. That tied the game, but he eventually got out of it. Pomerantz delivers in the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Myers is down on strikes. 1 out in the 8th inning. Pomerantz, by the way, has now struck out 33 in 19 2/3 since he was traded by the Giants to the Brewers. And I think a lot of folks were thinking that if the Brewers were going to make a trade with the Giants, and it would be in their best interest to maybe get back Will Smith, which would have been great, but Pomerantz has been very good. Ray Black also came over in that trade. That was the Mauricio Dubon trade. Pitch here is called the strike. The batter is Ty France. Boy, nothing but strikes and nothing but fastballs so far for Pomerantz. That one pumped in at 95. The lefty throws in the pitch. Another strike. A fastball again. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2. 1 out. Bases empty. 2-1 Brew Crew in the 8th inning. France a righty. Here's the pitch by Pomerantz, and it's a breaking ball that misses low. 1-2. Pomerantz is now in his 20th game with the Brewers. He appeared in 21 games with the Giants. Overall, in 2019, an ERA of 5.10, but only 2.79 with Milwaukee. The pitch here, swing and a miss. He struck him out, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts for Pomerantz. "34 strikeouts and 8 walks for Pomerantz in his time with the Brewers. And this run that he's on right now goes back to his, final few with the Giants, pitching all in relief. He was lights out. Pitch to Martini now is foul tipped, strike one. 2 outs and the base is empty. Nick Martini, a lefty at the plate against a left-handed throwing Pomerantz. In at third is Moustakas. By the way, Arcia stays in the game. He was the pinch runner that ran for Hira. He's now at shortstop. Perez is at second. Pitch here is inside. 1-1. Martini was not scheduled to start originally. This spot in the lineup had belonged to Will Myers, but Myers was a late scratch. Martini has started in his place since. He's 0 for 3. The pitch to him, and Martini swings and misses. It is now a 1-2 count here for Pomerantz as he looks to strike out the side in the 8th inning. Base is empty, 2 outs. It's a 2-1 Brewers lead. Here it comes, the 1-2. He got him looking! Drew Pomerantz comes in and strikes out this side. 2-1 it stays. The Padres retired in order. Bottom of the 8th inning next at Miller Park. The Brewers lead it 2-1. New pitcher in the game for San Diego is the right-handed throwing David Bednar. First pitch to Ben Gamel, who is batting for the first time, is inside, ball 1. Gamel batting in the 8th spot now. This is the place where Woodruff, the starter, had been hitting. We saw Tyler Austin hit in this spot and strike out. Woodruff, meanwhile, never did a bat in this spot in the lineup. Count is now 1-1 as Gamble swings and misses. 2-1 Brewers, bottom of the 8th inning of the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's now 1-2. Spangenberg is next. 8th inning. Brewers leading 2-1. The pitch. And this one is inside. It's now 2-2. Bednar throws, and the pitch. Gamble swings and rips one toward right center. That is going to be a base hit, and it's going to split the gap. It's by Renfroe. Grabbing it to center fielder Margot. Gamble slips a bit, got around second, but then stopped. I think he was thinking about maybe trying for a triple, but he stumbled just a little as he headed into second base. And he's going to stop there with a stand-up double. Right through into right center. Got beyond the reach of Renfroe and then skipped its way through the gap a bit. Yeah, Gamble was definitely thinking three, but when he got to second, he stutter-stepped and had to slow down and stop there. So he's in scoring position for now Hernan Perez. Perez, a right-handed batter. Brewers looking to add to their lead here late in this game, looking for some insurance. They now have 2 runs on 4 hits. The pitch, and it's tapped back to the mound. Dropping it at first was Bednar. Now he picks it up and throws the first, and it's in time. So Perez will give himself up. And over to third goes Gamble. 1 out. And here comes Grisham with a chance to bring in a run. Grisham's 0 for 3 tonight. Huge spot here, infield in. That was a sacrifice, by the way, 1-3. That is for Perez. A sac bunt laid down. Infield in for San Diego. Bednar looking in, and the pitch to Grisham is up high, ball 1. Bednar in his 9th game, and he's pitched well. He has struck out 10 in 6 1/3. He's got an ERA of only 1.42. The righty throws, and the pitch is called a strike. 1-1. Again, 0 for 3 for Grisham. It's been a quiet night for him. Left-handed batter, batting in the top spot in the lineup. He's had some fairly long at-bats, except his last one. His last one, he went down on 3 straight. Struck out there in that frame. The pitch, and a check swing. Did he go? No. 2-1. He was rolled to have swung on a similar swing, or a half swing anyway, maybe. Back in the 6th inning, his last time up, that was when he struck out. He struck out twice overall. He also struck out looking in the 1st inning. Gamble, the runner at third, infield in. Brewers leading 2-1 in the 8th inning. The pitch, and the 2-1 lifted in the air, shallow center field. Margot's waiting. This might be deep enough. The catch is made. Gamble's going to test the arm. He's coming in. He's going to tag. The throw is cut off, and Gamble scores. And Trent Grisham gets it done. A sac fly, and it's now 3-1 in the 8th inning. Two outs and the base is empty now. Gamble doubled. He went to third on a sacrifice and now scores on a sac fly to center by Grisham. Talked about it earlier. Manager Joe Aralt of the Mudcats said as far as a situational hitter goes, Grisham was the best that he had back in that 2017 season. That's saying a lot considering the talent that he had on that team. The pitch is called a strike for Grandal. It's 0-1. That was one of the things about Grisham that I think went sort of unnoticed, is that he did all the little stuff right. A lot of sac flies, a lot of walks, even sac bunts when necessary. The pitch is outside, 1-1. Was great defensively, always in the right place at the right time. He was among the league leaders in outfield assists that year. Matter of fact, he might have led the league in outfield assists. That was the Carolina League in 2017. Here's the pitch, and Grandal takes inside. And like manager Aralt was talking about, as far as getting a guy over in a situational spot, he was the go-to man. He always gave quality at-bats. He's got a great feel for the zone. And while you look at the numbers and you kind of think that it is surprising to see him this high already now, pitcher is swing and a miss, and it's now 2-2. It's no surprise when you think about what he does as far as the entirety of the game is concerned. And the overall spectrum, the grand scheme, he does it all, and he does it really well. He's got an RBI here. Did Grisham. It's now 3-1 the pitch. Called strike 3, and Grandal strikes out looking, but One more run put on the board for the Brewers. And we will head now to the 9th inning. It's a 3-1 lead. Machado, Hosmer, and Renfroe due up. 3-1 Brewers in Milwaukee. 9th inning next on the Brewers Radio Network.